Hey guys, it's Mad Friday and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be looking at a low tier premium tank to help out maybe new players coming to the game. Looking at the cheaper tanks in the tech tree. I'm going to do one every now and again and just see if they're worth the gold that they're being sold for. And today, because I bought it recently on a deal, I'm going to be looking at the T-15. I managed to pick this thing up for 100 gold because they were doing a bundle with 3 days of premium, and this tank for 850 gold, so basically it cost me 100 gold, which I think is bloody good value, to be honest. And to be honest, I've had quite a lot of fun in this little thing, and we'll have a little talk through it now, and you can decide yourself whether it is worth the gold for you to spend it on if you're a new player and you're looking for a crew trainer or just something to earn some silver in. Right, so we'll start off looking at the overview. Right, if you like small fast tanks, this is probably your deal. It's got a speed limit of 60 kph, which it does pretty much hit on most grounds, bar soft ground. It's got a 274 horsepower engine, which in a small tank like this is pretty damn good. Chassis rotation, it does 40 degrees a second, so if you like these small nimble tanks, this is going to be right up your street. View range is fairly standard for this tier, 350 meters, so if you are into your scouting, at least coated optics, but more than likely binocular telescopes as equipment. Turret rotation is also pretty good at 44 degrees a second, which means circle strafing in this thing, once you get into the game, it's going to be quite easy. And a rate of fire of a devastating 26.25 rounds per minute. Right, something people don't normally associate with a light tank is the armour. It's got 30mm on the front of the hull and 30mm on the front of the turret. It doesn't sound a lot, but if you angle it at the right angle, sort of 30 degrees, sort of that sort of angle, that is going to be way more than enough to defeat the majority of the tier 3 and 2 tanks you're going to meet. Things like Panzer 1Cs, if you keep them to your front with this, unless they're using premium ammunition, you're going to be pretty much immune to their fire. And even the sides, well angled, you won't take any damage from the similar sort of tank as well, but the rear, I'm afraid, is only 12mm, so the majority of tanks you're going to meet, try to keep your rear away from them as much as you can, and that's it basically. As you can see from here as well, I've not got any equipment fitted. I don't really feel the need at this tier, but for a newer player I'd recommend probably binocular telescopes, vents, and third choice are totally up to you. On to the gun stats. It's a 37mm KWK 38L47. It's only a tier 2 gun, but it's not actually that bad. I've already said the rate of fire is pretty damn good. The penetration with standard rounds is more than enough for tier 3 at 42mm average, and the alpha's quite low, but then again the rate of fire is incredible really. Premium shots go up to 74mm and of pen and still 40 alpha damage, and the HE shots I probably wouldn't even load any, to be honest, in this tank. By the time you've changed ammunition types, you might as well have fired 2 AP rounds. The accuracy with this gun isn't great at 0.41, but the key thing that I find makes this tank work is the aim time, 1.71 seconds. What normally happens with tanks like this, they have a really good rate of fire but a bad aim time, which means when you've fired a shot, by the time the next round is loaded, normally you're waiting at least 1 or 2 seconds for the aiming circles to reduce enough for you to be able to fire with a good chance of hitting. But with this tank at 1.71, you're literally only waiting for a fraction of a second to be fully aimed before you fire off the next shot, and I will try and show you this in some gameplay in a second. Right, so we're just loading into a match. It's a pretty much total tier 3 game, so there's a lot of equal tier tanks on the enemy's team, so I've got to play a little bit carefully. What I'm going to do is try and show you why I think this tank makes a good long range sniper. That aim time, it just lets you use that rate of fire and let you wear down your targets at range before they've even got in sight of you. So what I'm going to do is push up onto the river road and take up a position where I can take advantage of our light tanks, hopefully rushing through the town. I'm not going to go too crazy, just in case there's some seal clubbers on the enemy team. They might rush down the river road in a couple of Panzer 1Cs or something and overwhelm me, so I'm just playing a little bit cautiously. Obviously I've got no equipment fitted, so I can't spot for myself, and ideally if you're going to play this quite a lot, I'd definitely put some camouflage paint on as well to increase your camo value just that little bit more. Right, so here we go. Our friend is starting to pick up some targets, but he's moving way too fast for me. Here we go, this is what I mean. If I'd have pushed further down, all of the enemies that were over that side of the map would have been able to see me and shoot me, but at the minute, great rate of fire on this tank. We're just completely overwhelming this guy. There we go, we do take some fire from across the valley. So I'm going to wait till my spot is gone, and then I'm going to start trying to get some long range shots in. Here we go. Right, so I've aimed in, reloaded, fire. See that great aim time, it just lets you use that rate of fire over and over again. Not particularly good gun depression on this tank. It's only a few degrees, which means you have to expose quite a lot of the tank to take a shot at targets like that on this sort of ground. Right, so I'm just maintaining my position. Hopefully some more targets will get illuminated. There we go, it's a nice light tank to shoot at. Here we go, rate of fire, great aim time. Allows us just to keep firing at this guy. There we go, we get hit. Another hit. See that just that rate of fire allows you to do damage so quickly. A bounce there. Hit him, set him on fire. Keep firing to try and wear him out before the fire tickets run down. Will we get him? There we go. So we kill him by fire. And another target. Bit of a tougher target this time. But I'm not going to use any premium ammunition. I just want to show you guys what you can do with this thing. And we finally start to get some hits in. See that aim time, just even with turret rotation, it still aims down so quick. I think that's probably, if it didn't have the good aim time, I probably wouldn't recommend this tank, but with that aim time is just awesome. Especially for a newer player as well. That aim time is going to help you be more accurate. Alright, the team's starting to pull the numbers back now, but there's still all those guys around the corner. Once that tank destroyer is dead, they will rush the cap and we could possibly lose. So even if I have to die doing this, I'm going to go and stop them. Right, so I'm just having to think about what I'm going to do here. If you just charge in without a plan, things can go wrong, and it almost will go wrong in a minute. I almost made a bit of a mistake. I didn't realise there that guy's got the, I can't remember the name of the gun, the British gun that fires 2 lots of 2 shells. What's it called? Oh, I don't know. It really captures me out now. There we go. All of my health nearly gone, just with 2 shots from that guy. But, gonna keep firing, try not to die, and we wear these guys out. I don't know why they're not firing. Maybe they're inexperienced players, but I really should have died there. But we square up the numbers and allow our team to take the victory there. And there we go. Bit of long range work to show you guys how this gun works. I fully recommend this tank for playing as a long range sniper and a scout if you've got binocular telescopes. It can brawl, but with less than 200 hit points they don't take long to disappear. So I'd recommend sort of playing your games sort of in 2 halves. Start off scouting and long range work, and then if you've saved your hit points for later on in the game, then you can push in and try and finish off any low health enemy targets. Quick look at the results. Picked up plenty of ribbons, including Arsonist for killing that guy by fire. Only class 2 mastery. I guess it wasn't a particularly great game then. 5 kills. Not a huge list of enemy tanks damage. We come top of the team. Nearly 900 damage, 5 kills, and nearly 900 base experience. Not too bad at all. I would go as far as saying if we weren't on this team we may have lost. Right, to sum this tank up, this little tier 3 German premium light tank is a fairly mobile little tank. It's got great track traverse, it's got great turret traverse, it's got a good little gun. The aim time really makes this tank. If it wasn't for the aim time I probably wouldn't recommend it, but for a new player I just think that will help with your gunnery skills, and for a more experienced player you'll be able to fully take advantage of the track traverse, the turret traverse and the aim time to circle strafe the hell out of enemies. If any of you guys are interested, I will put up some more footage of some sort of close-in brawling work in this tank, but for anybody else, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you're looking to buy this thing, it's going to cost you about 900 gold, and I can pretty much fully recommend it. It's a great little tank. Well, thanks for popping along guys to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button below, and if you're not a subscriber and do like what I do, please subscribe, really helps me out. And I hope you all have a nice day. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.